dragging to visit me. And the poor guy, he's like, honey, I gotta go. It's too hot here.
Speaking of hot, that would certainly describe the careers of this cast, pretty much unknown only 3 years ago.
I feel it more is people say, hey, you're Miles Teller. Whereas before it's like, did we go to high school?
After the film was finalized, Michelle got together with the cast for a little sit-down.
Oh, women were in charge and like running things, and it was kind of cool.
No, it isn't.
And also, it's like they're strong, but they're also messy. Like everybody has different layers.
Kaylee is the leader of the Divergents. Her strongest ally in their escape is Zoe Kravitz, Christina.
We have to make a statement. Take over from me.
Naomi Watts is the self-appointed leader fighting from the inside, joined by Octavia Spencer, Joanna.
It does help that the women are pretty badass. Can I say badass? Yes, you can. I mean, badass. All day. Who are the women that are the strong role models in your everyday lives?
My mom.
Definitely mom.
It's funny because we think, I'm not going to be like my mom, and you're completely like her.
Naomi is a mom herself with fiance Leah Schreiber. She has 2 sons aged 7 and 8.
I did love the Instagram that you put up of your kids sitting around reading Harry Potter. Do they know the Divergent series yet? Are they getting?
Not yet. I think it's a little scary.
Yeah. I was going to say, do they even really know what you do, or do they?
Oh, they do now. Yeah, totally. There was a long time where they just thought mommy and daddy went to work in a trailer. That was their come home with cuts and bruises.
No. Who are the important female role models in your everyday life?
I gotta say it, but it's true. My mum, she's a very strong woman. She brought up 5 kids and had a career job as well. I have sisters as well, so I have lots of female role models that are right there.
So everybody kept you in shape then, huh?
They did. They definitely did.
Mom and grandma and, 2 sisters, and I was raised by women. Not that my dad isn't, honestly, he's working, a lot of time, and so I enjoy it with some spunk.
All right, coming up, we are with some superheroes, Iron Man and Captain America.
That's right, we're on the set of Marvel's next movie with Chris Evans and Robert Downey Jr., the stunts, the explosions, and what stars Eva Miller? Don't look me in the eyes.
Then the sequel to My Big Fat Greek Wedding. We have a look behind the scenes.
Everyone sees their family in this family.
What do you mean you don't eat no meat? That's okay, I make lamb.
That's ahead. But first,
You got to hide your face.
you may know Mike Posner for his hit 2010 single Cooler Than Me, but it's a new song that has him rocketing up the Billboard Hot 100 chart and giving him a second chance.
It's hilariously ironic because, I wrote this song. I'm just a singer who already blew a shot. And then the writing of that lyric and that song that it was a part of has, in essence, given me another shot. Like I'm in this chair right now. A year ago, I was not.
The song has more than 120 million streams and keeps growing.
My focus is just trying to appreciate the present moment more and more and more.
What is that? It's the lunch bell!
I thought it was the dinner bell.
Nope. That's the dinner bell. Oh, great.
Try the new Country Fried Steak Bristol or Chick Combo.
The Aaron's March Shoot and Save event is here. Get ready to save because this entire month you can pick up a scratch-off card in store and save 25 to 50% off your first month's payment when you start a new lease agreement in store with no credit needed. Or just $25 gets you started on a new lease agreement at Aaron's.com. Watch the next game on a Samsung 55-inch 4K Ultra HD Smart TV for just $99.99 a month. Or on this genuine Italian leather 3-piece sectional for just $119.99 a month at participating stores. Make a fast break and save in store with a scratch-off card during the Aaron's March Shoot and Save event.
Allergy medicine not working? Try Nasacort for effective relief. It relieves the worst nasal allergy symptoms, even ingested. It's non-addictive, scent and alcohol-free, and has no harsh taste. For 24-hour allergy relief, Nasacort.
Introducing Longhorn's Big Bold Steaks. Our new 10-ounce filet, our 16-ounce T-bone, and our fire-grilled 18-ounce outlaw ribeye. Only Longhorn Steakhouse. You can't fake steaks.
If your home is losing energy, you're losing money. That's why there's eScore from TVA and your local power company, so you can make your home as comfortable and energy efficient as it E-Score determines the 10 places where you could be losing energy and provides a plan for correcting them. And a higher E-Score means a more efficient, more comfortable home. E-Score, brought to you by TPA and your local power company. Get started at 2escore.com.
Alright, so you want me to get in there and you're gonna cover me with what? Okay, people. This is about to get freaky.
Loaded fries, now featuring country fried with Canadian bacon.
What do we do? We fight.
We are a little under 2 months away from Captain America Civil War, and Michelle Turner visited the set of the 3rd installment of the Captain America series. Now, it's the 13th film in Marvel's superhero movie franchise, and she hung out with the gang, including Iron Man, Robert Downey Jr., and Mr. Captain America himself, Chris Evans.
Watch closely because the fight choreography, the super stunts, with E.T. who had him for you first.
Tony Stark and I have opposing views.
Captain, you seem a little defensive.
And it results in a little bit of conflict.
Sometimes I want to punch you in your perfect teeth.
It's Team Downey versus Team Evans, and it's war.
Did you just need Captain America solo?
No, believe me, I'll take all the help I can.
Of course, heading Team Evans is Captain America himself, joined by Anthony Mackie, war veteran Falcon.
Nobody's head has been, filled with the idea of being a celebrity. No one celebrity in the Marvel world.
Don't look me in the eyes.
Also on Team Evans, former baddie, recently converted to the Avengers, is Elizabeth Olsen, the Scarlet Witch. Her role model is actually on Team Downey, the Black Widow, Scarlett Johansson.
I want to know what it feels like to fight like that, really bad. Just like what it feels like in my body to physically be able to do those things. So would I.
Do you still feel like the new kid?
I feel less like the new kid. I feel far more comfortable this time around, yeah.
Was there a bit of aging process? Like what happened?
Yeah, swirly, knees,
I feel like, Lil Olsen, we bullied her a lot.
Man, I'm planning on taking you alive.
Taking the high fall, another Evans teammate, the former assassin, Winter Soldier. The competition for best stunt work is fierce, and after work in Atlanta, the competition for best dance moves is heated too.
I'm not trying to brag, but I can break that. I can break that ankle, kid. I can break that ankle, kid. Many times. Don't be tacky out of my Mayweather. You don't want this drama. You don't want it.
Dance off.
All right.
Speaking of dancing, this fight scene was choreographed like one.
Can we get in his face because there's bruises all over? Were you in a fight?
I spoke about something having to do with Civil War I wasn't supposed to, and Don touched me up.
Hey man, I do what Marvel tells me. Like you said, put a hurt on him. I'll put a hurt on him.
You just started a war.
It's funny, you don't have a scratch on.
No, I'm looking good. I'm feeling good.
Not for long, according to this new trailer, which generated around 400,000 YouTube views in just the first hour after its Thursday release.
What's wrong about you?
War Machine Don Cheadle may be damaged goods for now, but he's still fighting the fight on Team Downey.
It just feels like old home week every time we come out. It really does.
Old home week.
Yeah.
What it is?
I don't mean our age, although that's important to me too.
Home. Yeah.
That's why I'm here.
Are you the bad guy?
I'm not the bad guy.
I think she made it in real life.
Look, as long as we're not against each other, I don't care what happens.
I'm not the one that needs to wash her back.
Robert was lucky Scarlett also joined Team Downey because the Black Widow could have gone either way.
You are good friends with Iron Man and you're good friends with Captain America. I mean, how do you pick?
I just flip a coin.
I would like to know when the last time was you guys had sleep, because you really went from the Age of Ultron blitz to shooting for...
I don't know, 35 yeah. I give it, that's actually my actual superpower. Like, just go with no sleep.
And check out directors Anthony and Joseph Russo's newest addition to Team Downey.
On the roof!
Hey, everyone.
Those guys look like they are having a blast on that set, and you know what? What a fun movie, too. It is certainly the most lucrative franchise to be a part of, lucky actors, because Marvel's bunch of superhero films have grossed more than $7.5 billion, and that's more than the 8 Harry Potter films, the 7 Star Wars films, and the 24 James Bond films.
That's crazy. I mean, when you put it like that, you get a sense of how incredibly popular these movies are. Wow. Now the sequel of a comedy that was made for just $5 million and brought in 73 times that at the box office. I'm talking about that Big Fat Greek Wedding. And we're going to look behind the scenes of the second one in theaters 14 years after the original.
You all want to do this?
The wedding is on!
Since the first movie came out, what surprises me is how everyone sees their family in this family.
Mia is the screenwriter on My Big Fat Greek Wedding 2, and she's pulled together the entire cast from the first movie. John Corbett, Ensign's Joey Fatone, she even gave her close friend and producer, Rita Wilson, a role.
When my mom saw the movie, the first time, she's like, oh, honey, I love that movie. It's so funny. They are not like us. And I was like, no, Mom, not at all.
I would have people coming up to me and saying, this is our story.
Ian is a vegetarian. He doesn't eat meat.
What do you mean you don't eat no meat? That's okay, I make lamb.
That's why I think the movie was such a success, because it did speak to so many cultures.
So what's great about this film, you know, you're fast forwarding now years later. Now Paris, who is Tula and Ian's daughter, is grown up, basically graduating high school, going into college, trying to pick her college.
When I'm approaching a screenplay, I try to pull from my real life.
My family showed up to do background actors. Here you go.
I know now what it's like to be a mom, and I could write about all the angst of wanting to keep my daughter close. Even though I'm taking a step back, I will always be right here.
And get this, Nia Vardalos convinced the makers of this movie to allow her not to wear makeup in certain scenes. She said they wanted not to, but Nia insisted she wanted to be real.
Very authentic acting here. All right, up next, Sadie Irwin takes a look back in our ET vault, watching this special moment with her father. Plus, is she thinking about getting married?
He's a huge part of my journey in life.
Then our Backstreet Boy father-son flashback.
We toured with the Backstreet Boys for 3.
Stick around.
Closed captioning provided by.
When you're living with diabetes, steady is exciting. Only Glucerna has Carb Steady, clinically proven to help minimize blood sugar spikes, so you stay steady. Wildlife rescue workers open up a lot of Dawn. Tough on grease, yet gentle. Dawn helps open something even bigger. Go to Facebook.com, Dawn Saves Wildlife.
My son and I used to watch the Ray Tucker shows on TV. Now I'm walking them. Life is unpredictable. One thing I need to be predictable is to be flake-free. Because I have used Head & Shoulders for 20 years. Used regularly, it removes up to 100% of flakes, keeping you protected. Every week, every month, every year.
You ready, Mom?
Always. Life is unpredictable. So embrace it. Head & Shoulders. Live flake-free for life.
Fortifying the gravity-defying, friend-connecting, tea-seizing, strong you. New Special K Nourish. Multigrain flakes with quinoa, apples, almonds, and raspberries. New Special K Nourish. Fortified. They give me energy.
not be graceful, put your clothes on.
And the #1 story this week, Nancy Reagan laid to rest.
She was not afraid to die. She said, I don't want it to hurt. But I'm not afraid to die. I'll see Ronnie again.
The former First Lady's daughter, Patty Davis, spoke out to Today. She helped deliver Nancy's eulogy.
I'm happy for her that she's with my father now.
Go to etonline.com for the latest. That is the moment Vinnie Irwin conquered America at the Dancing with the